skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'll never tell, never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true. It's true. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's true.
questions, Karen will be there to help you as well. Karen Blair, Marie Cotier, a very good morning to you. You've drawn the number 1 marble for your current owners of 77 Wilsons Road, a property that is described in the contract as a freehold parcel. The area of that parcel, 675 square metres more or less. I've said to you 10%, that's all it takes to secure ownership today. And the contract says that you're moving in and starting your new life at 77 Wilsons on the 15th of June. It's not too far away. I went down on Tuesday evening with Karen and Marie to inspect the property. I knew as soon as I got to that striking front door, good architecture is involved here. No surprise to learn that the architect of this place, the panache, the practicality and the floor plan, Collab Architecture. They have a good reputation. They deserve that reputation. It's a lovely floor plan. 2 super living areas. They can be open wide together, or they can be separated. One room might be your media room, your TV room, or the conversasi-only room. Lovely kitchen, big scullery. It's a very social kitchen. You're in contact with your guests. Beautifully heated. All the shutters open right up, so you're in that sunny, sheltered courtyard. And the spec with the kitchen, the bathrooms, absolutely beautiful. It's got such a good feel, this home. Folks, it's in a good position. All the amenities of St Martin's. I've said enough. I look now for your opening bidder offer. Grant, welcome to you. Nice to have you back, a former colleague in the room with us today, Grant Lang, at $1,100,000, recognises the value in the proposition. Who goes next at 1.1? First call, quality offering. Second call, set nicely back off. How much?
1.15.
Nice work, sir. You're in front at 1,150,000. 1,200,000. You can keep going in 50s, you can go in 100s, you can go in 10s. 1,200,000 only. First call. You wouldn't miss it for 10, sir. You look a very good judge to me. You're going to let me down at 1,200,000. Once called. Changing your mind is a sign of strength in this auction room, let me tell you that. Second call. Comes out in the wash. Third call. Walk everywhere. You're absolutely sure I'm going to talk to Grant unless you give me another 10? No? Grant, not quite there. Can we have a wee chat with you just outside the auction room? I think you know how this works. Sir, auction is still open, but I'm talking with Grant outside of the room. Are you next, Ned? No. You're not? Ben, beautiful. I'll leave you in Ben's capable.
feels far away with an update there, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to keep the day moving forward. Ben's going to be back with Innes Road in just a moment, but we are going to keep the day moving. We say good morning to Yana and Rosa. Of course, a big day for Rosa, particularly being her birthday, but a big day for our owners as they look to depart from 44 Damien Place here. The contract that we work from, make it really clear to you all, it's a freehold parcel. 615 square metres, more or less. The 14th of July is your settlement and possession date. Sadly, Winston the pet hedgehog, he is departing with our owners as well. But a lot left behind, a lot to enjoy, a lot on offer here at number 44. It's a property with an awful lot of appeal, I think, whether it's that first home, whether it's that next home, boasting, of course, that really good sized section that underpins it, the permanence of the red brick exterior. Internally, you've also had some really good updates, some improvements put into the place, just enhancing your levels of comfort year round. That little bit of scope, that bit of room to go further if so desired. Doing so only going to enhance value. It's going to allow you at the same time to put your own mark upon the place too. Naturally a very sunny home, particularly in that living space, but on colder days you've got the combination of the fire, the heat pump as well to more than make up for it. Separate toilet, that's a big practical plus I think as well. And location wise, well, it's peaceful, it's private here in the cul-de-sac. Easy trip down to Eastgate, and not much further you find yourself in the centre of town as well. So buyers, with that in mind, what do we start with? What is the opening figure? Underway where? 44 Damien Place. Where's the interest and engagement in the room? Do we say a comfortable what? $380,000? If you look for an indication, I'll give you that. To start and start only. Comfortably done with me if need be, as Phil alluded to at the start. Exercising that right. Vendor bid, $380,000. Look for participation, maybe $400,000 or better. First call at $380,000. Your time, your turn, buyers. Second call at $380,000. Third final call. Is there $400,000? Is there a hand up? We have a conversation. Have you seen with that first auction? Same thing, same right to you if you put a hand in the air. Otherwise, I'll pass the property back to Rosa and Yana. No better? Right, look, if that is the case, I'm going to hand it back into your capable hands with an announcement that in the absence of a bid today, that the property is going to be available and priced at $479,000, $479,000. You'll see that on the screen in just a moment. Telling you where you need to be, but I'm sure that'll have some post-auction action pretty quickly. So best of luck to you and our owners as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Ned. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming back to our first property of the day, 77 Wilsons Road. I've had very good dialogue backwards and forwards between my past owner of the property and our new owner of the property. Those negotiations have reached the point where my owners are exercising their right under clause 2.6. The property's been withdrawn from the auction floor and very successfully and happily sold to you, Grant. Congratulations to you. Lovely to have you back in the room. You're going to live close enough, you might be coming back to work with us. Can only hope. Christopher Graham, a very good morning to you, sir. Two very good auctions this morning. You got a phone bidder? Thank you, Karen. Karen making contact with a phone bidder. I'll identify that she's bidding on behalf of a client. Just be aware of that if you're joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Owners do have that right to withdraw from the auction floor and sell away, so make sure you've got your strongest bids in front of us. While Karen makes contact with her buyer, let's just explain what is on offer at number 40 Waterford Avenue in Northwood. The property is a freehold property. The area is 308 square metres, more or less. Extensive list of high quality chattels are included in your settlement price. The 2nd of June, you'll enjoy King's Weekend. King's birthday weekend. It's so hard to say that after all these years, isn't it? But you'll be settling in and enjoying your new abode, unless, of course, you're working to an alternative date. I popped in and had a look at the property yesterday afternoon. Christopher was just finishing up his open home. I am not surprised that our owner has stayed here for such a long time, got the pick of the crop when these properties were first built. It's a wonderful concept, it's a wonderful complex, but this just sits with the most magnificent outlook, the reserve, the ponds, the lakes over the road, but inside you've got your own gorgeous little garden as well. The floor plan is exceptionally good. Your kitchen is the hub, it's the pivot of the home. You've got living rooms on either side, so you can use those for different reasons. Got more breadth, got great sunshine. Orientation for sun is absolutely superb. The outlook, particularly from up above, love that master bedroom. You just look around all Northwood. It's green, it's enchanting. Great garaging with your own access from the rear as well. This will suit a myriad of buyers, ladies and gentlemen. There can be but one owner. So I suggest good, strong opening bid to start. What's the figure? 600, Karen, on the telephone. At $600,000 opening salvo. Who would? 680. Alex, nice work at the back of the room. Good to have you working. 690 here. 705. 707. 715, the bid to beat. 721 for the key of the door. 727. There we go. 31. Got your figure? 731. 735, bid to beat. 741. $745,000, that's the bid. I'll say $750,000, it might help your cause. 751, Christopher Instructions. 55. 755 is the bid to beat. 755 to live at 40 Waterford. This is a gem at 755,000. Once called, second call, third and final call. Karen, it's again. No, bids at the back of the room. 760. 764. Key to the door at 764. 765. At 765. Alex? 768.
Instructions. Sell the property first.
Sell it now. 69. 769 and I sell. Second owner ever. 771 only. 775 might be a good move for your client. 771.
775.
A great outlook on life if you win this one at 775. That's the bid to beat. 777. 777. Love it. It's 777, 780 perhaps, Karen. One more only. Alex, grab the 80, 778. There we go. Never stop on the round numbers. It's 780,000. No need to reiterate, I am selling.
Okay. One more.
781, don't give away your strategies. At 781, what else would you spend your money on? Happiness, all the amenities of Northwood. 83, 785 is your next move. It's 783,000. I'm counting down. Finality, Karen, keep working. 783, it's only money. This transcends bricks and mortar and money. At 783, happiness. 3 good bedrooms, dual bathroom. 783 and selling once, twice, third and final call.
One more.
784.
2 more.
86. 8s are often lucky, put 2 together. 786. 786, the underbidder's lament, could have, should have, wish I had have.
500.
And a half, 786 and a half. 88 and a half as we close in on the 90. 788 and 500. 790,000, perhaps 800 could finish it. Time for stealth. 790, selling otherwise. Second call at 790. 791 only. Recognise the opportunity. 791. 792 might be the best 1,000 you've ever spent because you've spent nothing yet. How much? Well done, 791 and a half. 791.5. Put the 500 on top, Grace. 791,500, confirming Alex's bid at 791.5 on behalf of their clients. Then I sell. Permission, Karen? Second call. Next opportunity. When, where, how much more do they pay? Third call. Waterford. At another 1,000, 2.5. It's a more valuable property now. At 792.5. Lovely strategy, Alex. I'm going to sell it. First call at the new figure of 792.5. Second call. Third call. The property is going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Robin, congratulations. Thank you for the opportunity. Christopher, more from you later in the program. Hamish.
Okay, folks, can I have your attention? Well, good morning, folks, and I have the pleasure of taking you out to Horswell, and in particular the property at 37 Ernest Gray Place, very proudly brought to the market, of course, by Elise Ripley of the Harcourts Horswell team. It's a great location we've got here and a great opportunity for you today. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines 37 Ernest Gray Place in Horswell, Christchurch. Is of course a freehold title, made up of some 546 square metres more or less, and of course your vacant possession and settlement is set down as the 25th of May, unless of course otherwise arranged with Elise, and I do understand there have been some arrangements made prior to today. Well, folks, as you know, Horswell, it is my favourite suburb, so much on offer here, and this particular location, Horswell on the Park, is always popular. It's right in the heart of Horswell. You've got the Horswell Library, the summer pools, it's all there on your doorstep, a short walk across, and the New World Shopping Centre's there too. And of course, the reason Horswell is so popular, it's those great primary schools, it's the proximity to the township as well, and it's the parks and things that surround you. And of course, in Horswell on the Park, you simply don't get any better. But I love this here in Ernest Gray Place. We commented, at least myself actually, when we visited just yesterday, what a nice street it is. All the property's so well maintained. And in this particular case, it's a nice street, but it's also a nice, long private driveway and so much privacy that you get here, particularly with the established plantings that have been done over the years as well. And so sunny, spacious family home, privacy. What else could you wish for, folks? 4 spacious bedrooms, 2 good bathrooms. Great opportunity here, heart of Horswell. So, folks, just a cut above the rest. And where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. Start me away. Where would you start it, folks? Can I make a suggestion, say 700,000? Would someone start me there? Should be leaping out of your seats at that opportunity. Is there 700 to start us from the floor? Well, I'll start then on behalf of the seller at 700,000. No, of 700? I'd rather you than me, Pooja from the Harcourts team. Thank you. 700 there we've got. At 700, perhaps a quarter on from here. At 700, is there 725 to move us forward? At $700,000, definitely not at a level we can sell. At 700,000 on the left-hand side. Well, I call it away then for the first time. 710. Okay, sir, I'll take that. We can move in tens if you like. At 710 there, but I'd suggest maybe something stronger. Would 20, would you say, or straight to 750? At 710, I've got it at the back of the room. The bid's against you. At 710, call it now for the first time. Second time.
715.
Okay, I'll take your 715. Slowing it down a little bit early, but 715, I'd suggest stay strong, sir. 25, would you say? At 715, bids against you. 718, sir, still looking for 5 at this stage. Too early to slow down at 715. 20, would you say? Yep. Thank you. At 720. At 720 now at the back wall. 730, would you say? Bids against you there at 720. Outstanding value at these kind of levels, folks. At $720,000. 730 is there. At 720, or I'm going to pause with our highest bidder on here on the right-hand side, if there's no further advance.
725.
725, I'll take it. At 725, 30, would you say, sir?
Surely we see value at these kind of levels. You do surprise me at $725,000. At 730, thank you, sir. At 730, I'd suggest straight to 750. The fives aren't working. At 730, we've got here outstanding values at these kind of levels. At $730,000, are we?
740.
740, that's what I like. Back to tens. Perhaps do the same, sir. At 740, 50, would you say? At 740 against you. At 740, do I call it away then? First time, second time, third and final time. You look like you know the market to me, sir. 740, this is outstanding value. 740 I've got on the left-hand side, 50 would you say? Well, if there's no further advance, I'm pausing here on the left-hand side. When we leave the room, we don't always come back. Is there a 5, sir? No further advance. Well, Pooja, I'll pause there on your bid at 740. Certainly not at a level I can sell, but we'll find a quiet space and come and have a chat.
All right, ladies and gents, just going to take you back through the catalogue a little bit. Wee bit of hush, please. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your patience. Hey, look, good things take time, and we've had to do exactly that this morning, let our buyers get in the right position. But welcome you here this morning for the auction of 129 Innes Road. Fantastic to work alongside Mark Holland, Kian Ryan from the Avonhead team. Had the pleasure of marketing this beautiful home the last few weeks. Contractually, the offering is a freehold title totalling 358 square metres of land underfoot there, and settlement outlined in the contract for the 1st of June, so not too far to wait to move into that new home. But hey, the home itself, what a fantastic feel, what a fantastic flow with its modern, clean colours from the outside. They greet you inside as well. You've really got to appreciate the eye for detail and the finesse. Our lovely owner has spent time renovating this fantastic home. The fresh, fluffy carpets, where they pamper your feet underneath there upon inspection, and the low maintenance structure, just an absolute breeze going forward for the ownership of this home. The bedrooms, all three of them, very, very generous sized. That bathroom tastefully tiled, all ready to go. And outside, indoor, outdoor flow. The living, dining, kitchen to courtyard, well, it all feels as one. So that summertime appeal that is going to be absolutely beautiful. Comfort is assured year round. The heat pump there, and there's so much glass, you'd almost say the home has got solar heating there as well. Look, all of this perfect parcel in one of Christchurch's most sought-after suburbs. The location, the affordability, the freehold, the low maintenance, and the quadfecta of school zones. Girls High, Boys High, Heaton and St Albans Primary, all there underpinning this. So whether it be first, final or family home, I'm sure it would rent very, very well in between as well. So bidders, buyers, I hand it back to you now. 129 Innes Road. Stake your claim, stake your future. Where do we say go? 500, sir. Welcome and good luck to you at $500,000 at the back of the room. There's the competition, there's the start, there's the line in the sand. Looking for an advance of 50 at this early stage, but calling it through. First time at $500,000. Any advance, second call, 500 we have, looking for better. Third, final time. Any engagement, any involvement? Look, sir, 550 is going to be a vendor bid. Absolutely no surety to value there. I'm going to move things along on behalf of the owner at 550. Vendor bid against you now. Come back and speak north of that level. 570. Take your bid there and work with it, sir, at 570. Thank you. Thank that there. Any advance, any competition? First time from the floor. 570 we have. Looking for 600. Second call. Third. Final time for the location, the freehold, the bedrooms. It's all there ready to move into. Well, sir, just me and you at this stage. Going to pause at $570,000. Have a conversation off to the side and come back to an update very shortly.
All right, Sean Innes, a very good morning to you and a very good morning to your current owners of number 51 Brindwa Road. When I say current owners, 19 very happy years. The property that Sean is marketing is a freehold parcel of 759 square metres. 10% your obligation today. Chattels included in your purchase price remain the same as in your draft. Settlement set down in the contract as the 29th of June. It was very clear to me a couple of days ago when I went with Sean to meet with the owners and inspect the property that they have loved living at this address. They've thrived, it's treated them very well. They've loved the locality, very good school zones. You're so close to university, so education is totally seamless. Children, well, they've grown, they've gone, so mum and dad, they said it's our turn, we're off to the beach. Huge numbers through. The popularity of the location speaks for itself. It's a great community that you become part of. These people in the area, they're hardworking, they're fun-loving, they're house-proud people. It is a very strong, staunch community. But of course, the credentials go way beyond just the location. The home itself's got a great floor plan, a big parcel of land. I love the garden. It's very decorative. It makes privacy paramount. I love the indoor-outdoor flow. The covered barbecue area gets lots and lots of use. It's a super place to sit and enjoy and just enjoy the fruits of your labour. 4 good bedrooms. Upstairs, there's a second mezzanine room. I always say that preserves intergenerational harmony. Dedicated office, which I think in these situations is very important. I love the parquetry that greets you at the front door. It goes through the rest of the home. It shows very good signs to me. 51 Brindwa Road. Who's the next owner? I'm sure it'll be for at least 19 years. Opening bid, what's the figure? Terrific. Where do you say go, buyers? Certainly won't sell it at $900,000. There's a vendor bid to start. Who goes next? 950. $1 million. Good bid. And I've got $1 million right-hand side of the room. Do I sell away at that figure? $1 million neat. First call, second call. 1,020,000 and 30 with you, sir. 1,030,000. Who goes next? 1,030,000 and 1,050,000. Got to be quick, you see. The next bid's 1,001,000. At 1,001,000, what's the retort? What's the response? Do I sell away at 1,1 and 10, sir? 1,110,000. 20 or better. This is your future. Work hard for it. 1,120,000. Gentlemen in the middle. 1,150,000. See, the number of bidders tells me this is good real estate. At 1,150,000. Who owns? I count down. Once at 1,150,000. Second call. 1,170,000. That's a good move. Smart. 1,170,000. And you want to say 80. 75. Good on you. 1,175,000. 1.2 was it? I've got 1,175,000 in the middle of the room. At 1,175,000. First call. 1,185,000. 1,190,000. Say the 1 too loud for me. 95 only? I'd say go to the 2. It's up to you. 1,195,000. Sean, I need instructions. I've got 1,195,000 on the right-hand side of the room. 1,200,000. At 1,200,000. 51 Brindwa Road. 19 happy years. 210. 1,210,000. On the right-hand side, have I found the winner?
Change of instructions, Phil. We're selling.
There we go. Concession granted. 1,210,000. Don't get comfortable. 1,220,000. Fight fire with fire.
1.3 down there?
1,003,000 where?
Yeah.
You're saying 1,300,000, sir? What a beautiful move. You should be here every week at $1,300,000. First time at 1,300,000. Second call at 1,300,000. 05. Don't let it go, sir. One bid seldom buys. I like the way you bid. Say 1.5 for me. That big smile tells me it's there. At 1305. Yours or theirs. Their name's going on the title at this stage. Second call, and I'm selling it. Third call. 10. 20's my suggestion, sir. 315. Ignore me. Sir, what about you? Where would you rather live? Worth it just for the school zones. And I know you've just left, but and 1,315,000, is that a winning bid? You tell me. Second call, I have no options but to sell. Third and final call, properties going. 20, straight back. Good bid's a quick bid. 25. 1, 3, 2, 5. Countdown, 3, 2, 1. Properties going. Going. 2, is that, sir? It's no time to show weakness. 3, 2, 7. 30. You've just moved a little bit from your first bid. 1, 3, 30. Am I allowed to sell to these good people on the right-hand side? The fate of the home in your hands at 1, 3, 30. 32. 35. Determination required for your future at 1, 3, 3, 5. Goodbye, sir. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. To my past owners, congratulations. Just paying back that favour from your father, Bridget.
Right, well done, Phil. We move on, carrying on with the day. Next up, we get underway with 16A Hadlow Street in Burnside. We welcome Nikki and her place, I beg your pardon, from the Avonhead team. The good work they've done here. Thank our owners for the opportunity to represent you in your selling endeavours. Contractually, if you had to purchase, what you purchase legally is described as a freehold parcel. 595 square metres, the quantum of that parcel. Settlement to occur the end of August, the 31st of August to be precise, giving you plenty of time to get things organised and arranged. But Hadlow Place, a wonderful little pocket of town, this, just perfectly hidden away. You hardly know it's there, of course. Cul-de-sac living at its finest, topped off, of course, backing onto Burnside Park. The walkway at the end there gives you that direct access to it all. I think number 16A gets better than that as well when it's further tucked away on that rear back section. It's a very attractive home. Love that recycled brick exterior. Inside, though, it's light, it's very inviting. It's very, very well styled as well. Nikki, she knows the property well. It was her and her husband that first created and crafted this property, but our current owners have certainly put some great money and effort into some improvements over the years at the address. Love the fact you've got a really well-appointed kitchen that just flows very naturally through the living, the dining, then that further formal lounge off the end there with the ambience and the warmth of the gas fire too. Those spaces open up very easily as well to the exterior living, great patio area to spread and sprawl, minimal maintenance with the what's required outside, as the same goes for the inside too. But it's certainly a home of family proportions, good bedrooms, good size to each and every one of them, separate laundry, purpose-built office, lots of good extras that make the property that much better. And I think the schooling, that just tops it off perfectly. So buyers, we put it in your capable hands. We look for an opening bid. 16A Hadlow Place, what do we start with? What's the number? Where do we see it? What is the value? Beautifully presented home inside and out. Much enjoyed tenure. Looks to come to a conclusion here today. Do we suggest $1.1 million? Is that in the room? 1.1? Back, front, anywhere? Or a number elsewhere? With me if need be? At 1.1, vendor bid then. $1.1 million is their participation. Above and better. At 1.1, 1.2, I'd have thought very comfortable when you consider the locality, the quality of the bill. First call at just 1.1. Second, at $1.1 million down the back. Sir, you coming at 1.2? Third final time. At 1.1, 1,150. Okay, work with your number, work with your money at $1,150,000 is the competition here. First call at $1,150,000. Second, third final. Right, so if that is the case, obviously not quite a level we'll be selling, but we're going to pause, we're going to have a conversation and get a deal done hopefully. Just follow Karen here in the orange and she'll find a couple of spaces for us.
These skies have a different light, why noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you.
Good morning again, ladies and gents. My name is Ben Donaldson, as mentioned before the auction here today. Absolute pleasure to work alongside Debbie Pettigrew from the Beckenham office here, and Grant, her manager, alongside, taking care of things here today. Now, the property itself at 45 South East Street, contractually offering you here is a freehold title, 677 square metres, totalling that parcel there. Settlement set out for the 4th of August, giving yourself plenty of time to get that pack moved and sorted before that day comes around. A little note in the contract, clause number 25, that EQC money for the driveway passing over to the new owner here as well, so the added benefit of that money transferring across. Look, the house itself, what an absolutely beautiful character home in such a convenient location. As you step inside this beautiful home, you really are swept up in the theatre of it. The character features the high ceilings, the beautiful large windows, and that plaster work, the cornicing, the roses there. It really does remind you what original house artwork was in this era. The real surprise, though, that north-facing hub of the home down the back, the kitchen, the open plan spaces there, the beautiful fire keeping you nice and warm and comfort throughout the year, the insulation in the walls as well, an absolute bonus in this home. So the winter is not a month to fear living here at all. Outdoors though, the leafy established backyards, the private space for the kids to play, the pets to explore, the parents to retreat. You've got that standalone double garaging there for the toys or the tools, plenty of space, plenty of storage there. You've got the vegetable garden there as well, those fantastic beds, a great way to tackle the cost of living crisis in these locations. And all of this only a few minutes from town. Close to a range of local eateries, bars, restaurants, not far from town. You're also zoned Beckenham Primary and, of course, Cashmere High School zone. Absolute surety to value there. So with the warm, inviting ambience and that first impression from the front to the Fajawa hedge out the back, there's a lot to love in this location, in this wonderful home. So with that in mind, buyers, going to hand it over to the floor. Who wants to start me away with an opening bid, opening offer for our character beauty here in South East Street today? 700,000. Where did that come from down the back? There you are, ma'am, at $700,000. Welcome to you and good luck to you. 700,000 we have, looking for 25, shall we say. First call at $700,000. Any advance, anyone forward from there? 4 bedrooms in this location, a beautiful home. 700,000. Second call. Third, final time. Ma'am, I want to taste one vendor bid at $725,000 against you, just to keep things moving along, laying out that roadmap. Obviously needs to be north of that figure. Bid back at 750, we'll have a conversation. No surety to value there. First time at 725? 750, good work. No hesitation. At $750,000 we have. Going to call it through just to be sure. First time at $750,000. Second call. A lot of home in this lovely location. Third, final time. Any engagement, any involvement, otherwise I pause and have a conversation. We're pausing at 750,000, ma'am, with your bid there. We'll have a conversation and give you guys an opportunity very shortly.
Eleven o'clock catalogue, ladies and gentlemen. Alison Aiken takes you back to number 16C Onslow Street, right in the heart of the city. Your contract and mine tells us all the property is a cross lease and freehold. It says that you pay 10% by way of deposit today, and you pay, interesting, Alison, Bastille Day is the settlement date, also a very important birthday, which you won't forget. Settlement date is the 14th of July 2023. Delightful to go back and visit Livy on Tuesday morning. We sold her this property some 11 years ago. It's always gratifying when someone has enjoyed their home as much as she has in this situation. 11 years speaks volume there. I love this situation. It is walking distance from town. It's walking distance from everywhere. Set nicely back from a quiet street anyway. And in terms of sunshine, it is absolutely primo. Early morning sun into your kitchen. It just floods your living areas as the day goes by. Good sized living that's extended into quite a gracious courtyard as well. Love the master bedroom, sun soaked all day long. The Romeo and Juliet balcony, which you'll throw open on many, many occasions. It's just got such a nice feel. So many little extras, good bench space. It'll satisfy any foodie in the world. And I just love that vanity upstairs. It just has such panache and such striking features. Oversized garage. you won't need that much. You'll walk everywhere like Libby has done during her tenure. Suits a myriad of owners, good town pad. That's what the last owners did with it. It's here to be sold as Libby moves forward. Opening bidder offer in your hands. Great opportunity, folks. We're here to sell it today. I won't sell it at $600,000. You know that. So my line in the sand says 600's of end or bid. Where do we go from here? First call at 600,000. On behalf of my owner. Second call at 6 would we bid. Third call at 600. You buy it sight unseen, madam, at 600. Good school zones as well. 620's of end or bid. No confusion as to true value. It's beyond 620 as I count it down. Once, twice. Third call at 620,000. Well, 640 is a vendor bid, but that's my last alley. Buyers on notice, otherwise we go to the wider marketplace after auction at 640. First call at 640. Second call at 640. Third, well, if there's no hands in there, let's treat with respect. People to talk to afterwards. Not going to sell it today at 650. So I'm going to put the property back in your hands at 650. Online, if you have interest above that figure and you're in a conditional situation, same applies in the room. Let's talk with Alison right now. Libby, good luck. We keep working till that sold sign's at your gate. Nice to work with you. Thank you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I called before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, you're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar, but I like it, we on the floor, and my ear be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets you. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
I'm just getting a little telling off from Karen, our floor manager. She's saying, come on, it's after 12. I say, I like to wait till after 12 so I can say with certainty, good afternoon. Midday is a perplexing time to greet people. Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it neither? Anyway, good afternoon and welcome to the Harcourts Grenadier Auction Rooms. If you've just joined us, our first hour has been a very successful one. 14 auctions today. Don't exaggerate, you're an auctioneer. And what I did at 11 o'clock, I do now. I just want to thank and acknowledge all of the owners that we represent in the auction room today. We appreciate everything you've done preparing for today, and we wish you well in your endeavours. Bidders and buyers, this is a fantastic place to buy real estate. You have to be in your situation, cash unconditional and strong. If we don't sell in the auction room, what we do is we pass and we go to the wider marketplace where you encounter pesky competition. So, look, owners are here to sell today. Good luck in those bidding endeavours. Your conduct of auction is in your catalogue. You know that we sell subject to reserve prices. This morning we had one incident where we didn't get to reserve. We paused and we went outside and negotiated to a point where our owners instructed us to come back and say, look, we're withdrawing and selling to the highest bidder outside. That can happen. If my colleagues from Harcourts place bids on behalf of their buyers, we alert you to that. Disputed bid easily resolved back to the last undisputed bid. The most important thing is when you hear that sound and you are the last and the successful bidder, your obligations are simple. We take you into our reception area, we get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay your deposit of 10% and acknowledge we've given you a copy of the REA Buyer's Guide. Alison Aiken, arm in the sling, but hasn't stopped you doing a wonderful, wonderful job for your good owners at 6 Normandy Street. Their property is contractually identified as a freehold parcel. It's 703 square metres. It's a good chunk of land. You paid that 10% today, 16th of June, unless you're working to an alternative date. I know the home well. I describe it as a bulletproof Bishopdale brickie. That's hard to say. But it served my good owners extremely well as their first step on the real estate ladder. In this area, people work hard to secure their real estate. They look after it particularly well, and my owners have done a fabulous job in this regard. It's impeccable. It's a credit to them. We were there on Tuesday afternoon preparing for auction. The sun was just streaming in. It sits beautiful for natural warmth. If you need more than the natural warmth, well, that log burner, it would take you weeks to empty the log box because it's so efficient, it's so effective. It circulates the air throughout the house, bedrooms, good sizes, neat right throughout. Love the back section, the gazebo where you have your barbecue and do some entertaining. And that section is particularly safe and secure if you've got young ones, if you've got pets. And of course, the additional bonus, you've got a double garage. It's just a comprehensive real estate package. It's worthy of a good, strong opening bid. Who calls that figure? Gosh, that worked well. Where do we say go, buyers? It's here to be sold.
550.
Andy, 550, working for a client. 600 straight away, Andrew Swift. Good to see my consultants working with people. 625 only. Andrew straight back at 650, as he should be at $650,000. 703 square metres. 660, and Andrew says I'll have 70. 670. Andy, I would suggest straight to 700. You know how it works in the rooms at 670. I count it down. Once. Very achievable. Twice. 680. Don't want the 7, 690. There we go. Take the 7 now, take it with both hands. It's $690,000. Yours or theirs? 695. I've got 7. Stay on the 5s, madam, if you like. It's $700,000. You have to work hard to get into this area. It's 700. First call at 700. Second call, do I sell away? 705. 710, a bit slower, Andy. I'd be encouraged at 710. Watch the body language at $710,000. Have I found the winner? Second call at 710 only. I'll work with 2. You're the boss here. I have to. Otherwise, you don't sign my miserable paycheck. 712.
715.
Nice work. 715. Stay with the 2s if you like. It's 715,000. Perhaps 720. Do it with assertion. 715's the figure. Second call at 715. 17.5. Nice move. Say 20. 18 only. 718. I need instructions, Elliot. Or on the market and selling. 718. Is that the final figure? This is a brilliant opportunity at 718. 20. 21 today. Come on, it's the key of the door stuff. It's $720,000. You've come here to buy.
721.
Good work. 721. Time to muster all your resources. It's 721. We play for keeps. And a half.
723.
Good move. 723. Chase them, Andy. 723. White flag. What about some of your money? What about some of your money? 723. You sure? Well, it's not you, is it? It's 723. I would say I take that as being sure. Andrew, hold tight at 723. You should chase them, Ellie. Second call. Third and final call at 723,000. Congratulations, 6 Normandy Street is going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Sam, Kate, congratulations. Thanks for working with us. All the very best in your move. And thank Max for keeping his room so tidy. Lovely work.
Right, can we just go back firstly to Hadlow Place, please? We've had a conversation on Hadlow Place, ladies and gentlemen, an improvement in that bid, but not to a level we'll be selling today. So I'm going to announce that that property is available and going to be priced at $1,450,000, 1450. Nikki and Tim, the people to speak to. Beautiful opportunity that. Have the conversation. $1,450,000, precisely where you need to be. Right, and from there we move along. We welcome jointly to the front of the room Tina Zhang and Don Yi, representing number 10 Faith Place here in West Melton, contractually described as a freehold parcel, 9,166 square metres more or less. The very first day of June this year is your settlement and possession date that you work towards. But you'd have to say an absolutely idyllic position in setting this for those that have visited. Peaceful and serene it is. It's cul-de-sac living. It's that rural environment. It's that spacious, that freedom. It's that fresh air that it boasts in spades. In excess of the 2 acres of land. It is botanic. It is park-like. The grounds that surround the home. An abundance of room for every generation to explore and to enjoy. The home itself equally spacious. Every single room of very generous proportions. Love the orientation of the living, soaking up that all-day sunshine. You haven't got just one either. You've got that separate formal lounge, just providing tremendous flexibility to all family arrangements, all entertaining occasions as well. Extra large garaging, triple garaging, plus plenty room for the workshop space, storage room as well. Tops it all off very nicely. Well looked after. A great opportunity, a great lifestyle opportunity this here at 10 Faith Place. So buyers, again, what's the opening bid? Opening figure? What do we start with? Interest? Engagement? We say 900? 900,000. 9,166 square metres, I remind you, for just a mere $900,000. Is there a hand up at that sort of money? With me comfortably at 9, vendor bid at $900,000. Work with 950. First call at $900,000. Value very clear. Second call at 9. Third final time at $900,000. Well, advancing to 950, still on that vendor bid. If there's not $1 million in the room, a hand up. I pass it back to Tina and Don. We go to the next stage. First call at 950. Second, third final. Right, well, if that is the case, $1 million, that's going to be as far as I go. Tina, Don, clearly we are better than $1 million, but I hand that back to your capable hands. We are looking to sell, but north of $1 million, have the conversation. Good luck to you, Tina, and your owners as well.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 37 Ernest Gray Place in Horswell. We left the room some time ago with a bid of $740,000. Now, sir, can I please get you to confirm that that bid has increased to $780,000? Thank you. At $780,000, our instructions from our owner are to have the property withdrawn and sold. Congratulations to my purchasers. Many thanks to our sellers, and we wish you all the best with your moves ahead.
Nice work, Hamish. Nice work, Elise. Christopher Graham, you've had a brief rest. That's all you need. Now, there's some controversy. I said to the current owners of this fabulous home last night, how do we pronounce the name of the street? They said it's Hoffy. Now, Kian Ryan, who's selling property today, is our resident Irishman. I wrote it down and he said it's Hockey. But we'll say Hoffy Street because that's the owner's request. Anyway, Christopher represents this fabulous home. It is a freehold parcel. Listen to the area of the land. 1,173 square metres more or less. You pave it 10% today, balance, you move in. It's already 2nd of June 2023. If you're working to an alternative date, no problem whatsoever. Our very, very good owners have given you a 365-day maintenance clauses if that would be needed, but it is very, very reassuring. I spent a good hour with Christopher at this property last night. Little wonder Grace Brothers are your favourite clients. They build beautiful product. You've done lots of work with them. They have put all of their skills and resources and the best of materials into this home, collaborated with 360-degree architecture, and that amalgam has really produced an outstanding result. It's the detail in this home. You know, you really have a good look. Everything is done. Landscaping, the planting, the paths. You're just going to move in and enjoy. Great floor plan, particularly if you like entertaining. You've got those two big living areas that can merge into the one, or you can close off your lounge. It might be your TV room or your media room. The cathedral ceilings, just adding to that aura of space. Beautifully heated, circulated air, very healthy as well. You say double garage. I think it's closer to a triple. Lovely indoor-outdoor flow. I can guarantee you with the quality of that guest room, you'll have people there all the time, and your family accommodation is subtly separated as well. It's a gem. It's here for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you see value at 27 Hoffy Street? 22, sorry, I've written down 27. 22 Hoffy Street, start the bidding. Could I tempt someone, say, at $1 million? Brand new home. Think of replacement cost. Well, I'll start the bidding on behalf of my owners at $1 million. Where do we go from here, buyers? Is the 1-1 perhaps in the room? I bid for my owners. First call at 1. Time, place to buy is here with me in the auction room. Second call at the mere $1 million. Third call, lovely big parcel as they are in this area, at $1 million even. $1,050,000 of end or bid. Chris, encourage your buyers. This is the time to engage. Otherwise, we take it to that wider marketplace. If they want to buy well, today's the day. Second call at $1,050,000 only. Third call, can we entice you at 1-1 or better? At $1,050,000. Well, 1-1 is a vendor bid at $1,001,000. Put your hand up. I won't sell, but I'll talk to you outside of the room as the 1,150. First call at 1-1. Second call at 1-1. Third final call at $1,100,000. What's the word, Chris? Just give me a number. Take the 1-1 bid if you want it. Otherwise, I'm passing. Chris will talk to all parties. You know that lots of people follow us here online, waiting for an opportunity at 1-1. Are we talking? Are we passing, Chris? I'm on a vendor bid at 1-1, looking for interest north. Chris, I'm going to pass. $1,150, nice work. I'm not taking any more vendor bids at $1,150. Second call, $1,150. Third call at $1,150. Who goes next? Otherwise, I'll talk with a couple at the back of the room. They get the first opportunity. It may be the last opportunity. At $1,150, Chris, anyone else? Because we're pausing. Ask the gentleman here, he may have some interest in the property. That's what it seems to me. At $1,150. $1,175 if you like, sir. No? Because the opportunity might go outside of the room, Chris. It's happened today at $1,150. Sir, madam, you've got that bid. I can't sell it at $1,150, but we'll sit and chat and give you an opportunity. My owners are here to sell it. So let's find some private space. Karen will do that for us, and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, folks, now off to Cleveland Street we go, in the heart of St Albans, and very proudly brought to the market by Clarence Monsanto and Daniel Lasson of the Harcourts Horswell team. Firstly, I'll take you to the contract, which outlines that 4/34 Cleveland Street in St Albans is, of course, a stratum in freehold, and it is set down in the contract as a settlement date of the 11th of the 6th, 2023. So nice quick turnaround, 11th of June, into your new home here in Cleveland Street. Now, folks, as I said, 3 bedrooms, garage, so much on offer. No compromises in this townhouse. Great location as well. I love Cleveland Street. It's part of St Albans that is developing so well. The quality of homes that surround you is getting better and better as time goes on. But I love this particular property here at Cleveland Street. I love the use of materials, both on the interior, it's nice and modern and bright, but on the exterior, a nice mix of materials. Of course, when you've got that aluminium mixed with the brick and the timber, which gives it some warmth. It's just a nice style, got a bit of architectural flair to it. But you've also got that indoor-outdoor flow on your ground floor. But as I say, it's so hard to find them with 3 bedrooms and the garage these days at affordable entry-level buying in great locations. So, folks, you know so much on offer here today. With all that said, where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. Where do we see it, folks? Looking for a clue from the auctioneer? Perhaps $600,000 to get us underway. 3-bedroom townhouse near new in St Albans. You do surprise me. Well, I'll start at $600,000, then on behalf of the seller at $600,000, look for a 25 on from here. At $600,000, I call it away then first time, second time, third and final time. At $625, then I'll take that as a vendor bid, moving it forward. Clarence, I do know you're working with some conditional parties that are not in the room today, but one last opportunity if you are here to bid and buy unconditionally. At $625, I'll look for one further advance. Anything at all? Okay, Clarence, well, now it's back to working with those conditional parties, and anyone else that's interested, please talk to Clarence and Daniel. I'll give you a clear indication from the vendor that we are now pricing the property at $749,000. So it's a substantial 3-bedroom home in a great location, folks. Make sure you talk to Clarence and Daniel soon. I'm sure it will not last long. Thank you.
All ready to go. All right, ladies and gents, thanks for your patience. Just going to take you back to number 45 Southeast Street. We left the room with the bid at $750,000. Had some very, very good conversations with our highest bidder outside the room, and they've graciously increased that bid to $840,000. And our vendors have said, time to move on, time to hand over the reins and sell here today unless we see any better. So I'm going to call it through 3 times at $840,000 for the first time. Second call, 840, any advancement, any engagement. Third, final time. Delighted to announce, welcome home to Southeast Street, guys. It goes, it's gone and sold at $840,000.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets, you're keeping these promises.
Another wee update there for you, ladies and gents. At 129 Innes Road, we left the room at $570,000. Emily working on behalf of her buyers outside, and they've graciously increased that bid to $655,000. And our vendors have said, hey, time to move on, time to sell unless we see any better here today. But 655 is the figure to beat. We're on the market and selling. First call at $655,000. Second time calling it through. Third, final opportunity. We're delighted to announce, welcome home to St Albans, guys, at 655. It goes. Gone and sold. Well done, Mark and Ken. Great campaign.
Tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets, you're keeping these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go. Go on thinking about those secrets true. And I will never bet the word that I will find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets, you're keeping these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true.
it's true, know it's true, yeah.
Afternoon to your current owners. Nice to work with you again as the owners of 30 Centauris Road. Now this property we sell, ladies and gentlemen, is a freehold parcel. The area of the parcel is 402 square metres more or less. 10%, that's all you pay today by way of deposit, and the contract is telling you and telling me that your new life begins on the 7th of July, wintertime, but boy, what a lovely, warm, sunny home to be moving into. As I said, I've worked with these good owners before. They have a very deft property touch. I love the work that they have done. It's absolutely impeccable. In fact, my question on leaving the other day, I said, have you guys actually been living here during Mark's campaign? Beautiful presentation and an honour for Mark, and made his life so easy. I love the fact that your master bedroom is on the ground floor. That means it can be your forever home. You're in a lovely area. If leisure and pleasure is your want, here it is. The hills are behind you. You're part of a little microclimate. It's a home that is very solid, very dependable, minimal in terms of its maintenance. And in terms of sunshine, we sat at the table the other day and sun was just streaming through the living areas. Very, very comfortable. Good garaging in the property, lots of off-street parking, and I love that big, strong front fence as well. It's here to be sold. Owners are moving away. Opening bidder offer to secure. What's the figure, buyers? Here to be sold. You've got a great opportunity in the auction room. And I certainly won't be selling it at $750 in the absence of your participation. I start with a vendor bid, as I often do. $750 is that figure. At $750,000, I count it down on a vendor bid. Would we bid more? First call at $750, $750,000. Second call at $750. Third, Mark, I advance on behalf of the owners, $775. We need to be north of that figure. At $775,000, parks on 2 streets very close by. Love those shops just at the end of Remuera Ave. At $775. Once, twice, third. Well, Mark, I'll take one last vendor bid. I'm going to treat with absolute respect because we've got people to talk to outside of the auction room. $800, my last vendor bid. Any advance? I'll work with 10 if you do it quickly. First call at 8. Second call. Third call. Mark, with respect, there's no hands in the air. Let's not make a sham out of the auction. I know that we won't be selling the property today at $850. I'll advance to that figure. I'll put the property back in your hands. If there are people here or people online with conditional interest, now is your opportunity. Don't dally, otherwise Mark's there in the weekend looking for more buyers. Seize the opportunity. To my owners, Dale, Nicky, thanks for the opportunity. Work goes on, work continues. We'll get that sold sign at the gate very shortly. We're going to give you an update with Hohi.
These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, 'cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. 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 You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. 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 It's true.
Deal is done. No time to dally. Just to announce that we have continued with our negotiations in Centaurus Road. Our good buyers... we've continued with those too, and it's under contract. We've been continuing with Hockey Road, and delighted to announce that the owners have withdrawn the property and it is sold at $1,250,000. Congratulations to all parties, particularly to your past owners, Chris. We pass on their thanks. Great to work with them. Concludes our program. Thank you for your support and grace. You've done a wonderful job as always.